Did you know that the solution to those agonizing leg cramps that jolt you awake at night might not be in a pill bottle, but hiding in plain sight, right in your own kitchen? Many seniors, just like you, are told that muscle pain, stiffness, and weakness are simply an unavoidable part of getting older. You might even be taking supplements, thinking you're doing everything right, only to find yourself still struggling with legs that feel heavy, sore, and prone to sudden, excruciating cramps. But what if I told you that the advice you've been following is incomplete? What if the key to strengthening your legs, improving your mobility, and finally getting a peaceful night's sleep lies in a few simple, everyday foods? The problem is, even with these foods, there are hidden traps that many people fall into, mistakes that can either sabotage your efforts or, in some cases, make things even worse. Today, we're going to uncover 3 powerful foods that can help you fight back against leg cramps. But more importantly, we're going to expose the common mistakes associated with each one so you can unlock their true benefits. Before we reveal the first one, take a moment and tell me in the comments, what's the one thing about leg cramps that frustrates you the most? Is it the lost sleep, the fear of moving, or something else? Let's share our experiences and support each other. 1. Eggs, the forgotten muscle repair powerhouse. For decades, eggs have been the subject of a confusing and often misleading health debate. Many seniors were told to avoid them, fearing they were a direct path to high cholesterol and heart problems. It's a belief so deeply ingrained that you might still feel a twinge of guilt reaching for one at breakfast. But what if that advice was not only outdated, but was also secretly robbing your muscles of the very thing they need to repair themselves and stay strong? The truth is, your muscles are in a constant state of breakdown and repair. As we age, this process can become less efficient, leading to what scientists call sarcopenia, a gradual loss of muscle mass that makes you more vulnerable to weakness, fatigue, and yes, painful cramps. You might feel it as a new difficulty getting up from a low chair, or your legs feeling unusually tired after a short walk. This is where eggs come in, but not for the reason you might think. Everyone knows eggs contain protein, which is the building block of muscle. A single egg provides high-quality protein that helps repair those tiny muscle fibers that get worn down every day. But the real magic, the part that so many people miss, lies in 2 other crucial nutrients: vitamin B12 and choline. Think of your nerves as the electrical wiring that connects your brain to your muscles. For a muscle to contract and relax smoothly, that signal needs to be clear and strong. Vitamin B12 and choline are essential for protecting the insulation around these nerves, the myelin sheath. When that insulation gets worn down, the signals can misfire. The result? Uncontrolled muscle spasms, tingling, and cramps that seem to come out of nowhere. Have you ever felt a sudden sharp cramp in your calf while you were resting? That's often a sign of a nerve signal gone wrong. By providing the nutrients to support nerve health, eggs help ensure your muscles get the right message at the right time. So, what is the trap that so many seniors fall into? It's the lingering fear of cholesterol. The reality is that modern research has shown for most healthy adults, dietary cholesterol from foods like eggs has very little impact on blood cholesterol levels. In fact, the nutrients in eggs are far more beneficial for your muscles and nerves than the risk they pose to your heart. However, how you prepare your eggs can make all the difference. Frying them in processed seed oils or serving them with processed meats can introduce inflammation, which works directly against muscle health. So, what should you do instead? First, let's put the old fears to rest. For most seniors, enjoying 6 to 7 eggs a week is perfectly safe and incredibly beneficial. The key is to prepare them in a way that supports your health, not sabotages it. Think poached, boiled, or scrambled in a little bit of butter or olive oil. Pair them with fiber-rich whole-grain toast or vegetables to create a truly powerful, muscle-supporting meal. Before you dismiss eggs because of outdated advice, ask yourself, could this simple food be the key to rebuilding my muscle and nerve health from the inside out? But muscle repair is only one part of the equation. What about the electrolytes that control the very spark of muscle contraction? The next food on our list is famous for this, but it comes with a surprising pitfall you need to know about. 2. Bananas. Nature's electrolyte balancer. When you think of a food to fight cramps, the banana is probably the first thing that comes to mind. It's been hailed for years as the go-to source of potassium, an essential mineral for muscle function. And that's true, but it's also an oversimplification that can lead you astray. Your muscles operate on a delicate balance of electrolytes, especially potassium and magnesium. Potassium helps muscles contract, while magnesium helps them relax. When this balance is off, your muscles can get stuck in an on position, leading to a tight, seizing cramp. It can feel like a knot that you just can't undo. A single banana provides a healthy dose of both potassium and magnesium, helping to restore that crucial balance. They ensure the electrical signals between your nerves and muscles are firing correctly, preventing the misfires that lead to spasms. Here's the danger. Many people treat a banana as a magic bullet. They think that just by eating one, they've solved their cramp problem. But the reality is far more complex, and relying on bananas alone is a common mistake. First, while bananas are good, they aren't the only or even the richest source of these minerals. More importantly, one of the biggest causes of electrolyte imbalance is dehydration. You can eat all the bananas in the world, but if you're not drinking enough water, your body can't use those minerals effectively. Your leg muscles are getting the raw materials, but there's not enough fluid to make them work. The second part of the trap is the sugar. Bananas contain natural sugars, which can be a problem for seniors managing blood sugar levels. A spike in blood sugar can lead to its own set of issues, including inflammation and nerve complications, which can ironically contribute to cramping. So what should you do? Think of a banana not as a cure, but as a partner in your strategy. Yes, enjoy a banana a day, especially if you've been active, but always pair it with plenty of water throughout the day. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses. To manage the sugar, pair your banana with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a handful of nuts or a spoonful of peanut butter. This slows down the sugar absorption and gives you a more stable release of energy. Are you relying on bananas alone to solve your leg cramps? Could the missing piece of your puzzle be as simple as drinking more water and balancing your snack? Now we've covered muscle repair and electrolyte balance, but there's a third silent enemy that makes muscles sore, weak, and prone to cramping: chronic inflammation. And our next food is a secret weapon against it. 3. Nuts and seeds. The anti-inflammatory arsenal. When you feel that deep, persistent ache in your legs, or when they feel stiff and sore for no obvious reason, you're likely dealing with chronic, low-grade inflammation. This is a condition where your body's immune system is constantly in a state of low-level alert, which over time can damage muscle tissue and make it more sensitive to pain and cramping. This is where nuts and seeds come in. They are tiny nutritional powerhouses packed with magnesium, healthy fats, and antioxidants, all of which work together to soothe inflammation and support your muscles. Let's look at a few stars. Almonds and pumpkin seeds. These are loaded with magnesium, the relaxation mineral. As we discussed, magnesium helps muscles release after they contract, preventing that tight, seized-up feeling. Walnuts and flax seeds. These are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are famous for their powerful anti-inflammatory effects. They work to calm down the inflammatory response in your muscles, allowing them to recover faster and feel less sore. Cashews and pistachios. These provide a great mix of healthy fats and potassium, which improve circulation. Poor circulation means your leg muscles aren't getting enough oxygen and nutrients, leading to fatigue and cramps, especially at night. Nuts and seeds are so good for you that it's easy to believe that more is better. But this is the most common trap of all. Because they are high in calories and fat, overdoing it can lead to unwanted weight gain, which puts more strain on your legs. The second, more insidious trap is salt. Many packaged nuts and seeds are roasted and heavily salted. While sodium is an important electrolyte, too much of it can disrupt your fluid balance, leading to dehydration and, you guessed it, more cramps. You could be eating a healthy snack that is actively working against your goals. So, what is the right way to use them? The key is portion control and choosing the right kind. A small, unsalted handful a day is all you need. That's about 20 almonds or 2 tablespoons of seeds. Mix it up to get a wide range of benefits. Add a sprinkle of ground flaxseed to your oatmeal, toss some walnuts on a salad, or enjoy a small handful of almonds as an afternoon snack. Always choose raw, unsalted, or dry roasted varieties to get all the benefits without the drawbacks. Before you grab that giant bag of salted nuts, ask yourself, is this snack truly helping me fight inflammation, or could it be secretly making my cramps worse? So, as we've seen, the path to stronger, cramp-free legs isn't about finding one magic pill or food. It's about building a smart, balanced strategy. It's about understanding that your body doesn't work in isolation. You need protein and B vitamins from sources like eggs to repair your muscles and nerves. You need potassium and magnesium from foods like bananas, balanced with proper hydration, to regulate your muscle contractions. And you need anti-inflammatory fats and antioxidants from nuts and seeds to soothe your muscles and improve circulation. The human body thrives on this kind of balance. The pills and supplements we discussed last time can so easily throw this system off kilter, but whole foods provide these nutrients in a way your body knows how to use. Remember, nutrition is your foundation, but movement is what builds the house. The best way to protect your leg strength is to combine these dietary changes with gentle, consistent activity. Light walking, stretching, and simple strength exercises will keep your muscles resilient and ready for whatever the day brings. Now that you know the kitchen secrets that can work for you instead of against you, the power is back in your hands. These lessons are meant to empower you to live a stronger, more confident life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned today that you plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you found this video beneficial, please leave a comment with a 1. If not, feel free to comment with a 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.